I am so excited for this episode of Marie Be in the Community, as it features somebody that does so much for the community, gives back every time he is asked, has a huge heart and passion for kids, and truly is Sherwood's hype man. And by the way, you don't want to mess with him. Let's go inside and meet Master Lacey. I'm so excited to be here today with Master Lacey. You are such an inspiration to so many in this community. So I'd love for you to share a little bit about your story, how you became the person you are, and what led you here.
I started when I was 15, but before that, I had moved from California, and it was my freshman year, so it was a big change. I had a hard time fitting in, and I actually became depressed and couldn't find a way to fit in, and I didn't have anything because I'd lost all my friends, and I was really in a bad space. And then there was a new martial arts school opening my sophomore year, and I ended up signing up because it was less intimidating. There wasn't going to be any students, already there. And I met Master Lee, who's actually like my Mr. Miyagi. And so he took a lot of extra time helping me, and we would spend our time training and hit it off, and I just found I loved it. And the more that I practiced, I gained confidence in it. And it didn't matter that I didn't fit in at school. I was able to build on something and get confident in it, and then that carried over into school and into the rest of my life, and it really helped me.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, so you gain confidence, you get through high school, and then what happens?
Yeah, actually my senior year, I was so excited about it and seeing the progress. After talking with my master, we decided I should start training for the Olympics. So I started practicing really hard, training every day, and just loving it more. And then I was in an accident, and I was hit by a truck, and I went to Legacy Emmanuel and spent 5 weeks there. I had brain damage.
Wow.
And they didn't know if I was gonna live or die, and I had to learn how to breathe and walk and who my mom and dad were. And a funny story, Master Lee was actually the first person that I recognized. And they basically said after that I couldn't do sparring or fighting anybody anymore. So my master gave me the opportunity to start teaching. And I found out that when my students won medals, it was better than when I won medals, anytime I'd ever won medals. So that's where the love of teaching was born.
That's amazing. Well, and you can see that, I think, today just with your passion for kids. So what do you think drives your passion for kids?
I don't know if that's more of like an inherent thing. Like, I just love the idea of the family and kids, and like they're just so positive and optimistic, and the whole world is theirs, and I'm just drawn to that energy and that positive optimism, and being able to shape their lives, and maybe some of it too, like giving them a better opportunity than what I had, or feeling like I can help them achieve their goals too.
Yeah.
And hopefully they can find the same things that I found in martial arts.
Yeah. So all this happens, and then what leads you to open your own studio?
So I had been teaching out in Gresham, and then my master had ended up moving to California, and I just kind of felt like I wasn't reaching my full potential out in Gresham. And so I looked for a new place, and I got on with another school. And at the school, it wasn't exactly the right fit for me, but I found my wife. And so with that, she had been a big motivational boost, and we had hit it off really well, and she gave me the courage to open up my own school here in Sherwood.
Okay.
And she introduced me to my kids and got me to go back to school, so I graduated from Portland State with her.
Wow.
And we got married in the same year, and it just got a lot of momentum going to build up Musa, and that's where I started in Sherwood.
And then look at you now. So this is your 10-year anniversary, which is a huge accomplishment, and I know this makes you the longest running martial arts studio in Sherwood. What do you think has played a role in that?
Definitely. The number one thing has been my family getting behind me. So the support of my family, like I mentioned earlier, my wife and even my kids and things like that. And then that also was doubled, or more people helping. It was the community. So the community really got behind us, and this is a perfect community for martial arts because it's got kids, and we can, like I said, my passion for teaching kids, like I love teaching kids, I love motivating the kids and getting them excited and ready. Yeah. And I think it transferred over into the community giving back and supporting. We won Small Business of the Year in 2014, and that was good, and we started really like getting that momentum and keeping those things going. But when the pandemic hit, it was kind of a panic time, but the community really rallied behind us. And, you know, I had people let me know of opportunities that could help my business. And it's really just like, we want Musa to be an extension of the family, or people to feel like a family when they're here.
Yeah.
And I just really felt that overall, the support of the community, the support of my family and everybody, that's been the fuel behind all of this.
So I would love for you to share a little bit about all the activities and things you offer here, because you do so much more than I think the community knows.
Yeah, we have classes for all age groups. We teach Taekwondo, which is a Korean martial arts discipline. We also teach 𝘾𝙤𝙧𝙞𝙀, which is a Korean martial arts discipline. And we recently teamed up with 𝘾𝙤𝙧𝙀𝙀 and we add Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So the 𝘾𝙤𝙧 class and the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class is classes geared more towards adults and self-defense purposes. So we have something for everybody, all the age groups.
Okay, so kid classes, adult classes, self-defense classes, women's classes.
Probably gonna make a class just for women only.
Okay, that's
moving
great.
forward. Yeah.
Okay, and then you also have after-school programs.
After school programs. So I pick kids up from school actually, and it's kind of a care program. So I pick the kids up from school and we pick them up in the Musa van. We bring them back here, we get them their snacks, they do their homework, and then they can play games that we have set up or join our martial arts classes, or a combination of both until the parents are ready to pick them up after work.
And is this elementary school, middle school?
It's elementary school.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
elementary school.
That
So
is
we just
awesome.
get them and then pack them in, and we just have a great time, and I get to be kind of like the fun guy. We come back here and play games and stuff until we have to get serious with homework or serious with classes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then summer camps.
We're offering summer camps right now. We have 6 weeks of summer camps, so kids can come at 9 o'clock and then get picked up when their parents get off work. And in the meantime, we do things like capture the flag, dodgeball. Mud Puddles is donating craft work. We're gonna get Hungry Heroes gonna give us cookies.
Yeah.
We're gonna do ice cream at Handel's. Subway actually came through and they're gonna supply some lunch treats, and then pizza at Domino's. So we try to get all of our local people.
Yeah.
And they, again, they really rallied. So there's other businesses that have come in and helped support what we're doing
That's
here.
so awesome.
Yeah.
So what about also, you have a special right now for classes for the summer, and it's a steal, really.
Yeah, it's probably the best offer we have all year. So it's 2 months for $100, and that includes 3 classes a week. And I mean, if you wanted to go unlimited, you could go unlimited too. But it's just a way to kind of get people who have those schedules where they're going to be gone for a week or something, get the most out of their dollar basically, and just get their kids interested and learn over the summer, keep them busy and active.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then I have to mention birthday parties.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite place to have my kids' birthday parties is here. And like, you walk in, it's game on, your energy is just contagious.
Okay.
Like, little kids to big kids, I feel like they have so much fun.
That's because ninja training is for everybody, so I can't take credit for that. I have to give the credit to ninja training. And it's just an hour and a half we do ninja training, so we get to sneak around. And like I said, our friends at Mud Puddles let us sneak through Mud Puddles and be like ninjas through there. And then, you know, the last half hour is reserved for cake and gifts and things like that. And it's really fun because a lot of times the parents will come and watch their kids, but we kind of sneak the parents in and get the parents involved in it.
What does martial arts mean to you, and what do you think the main benefits for children are?
Yeah, I really feel fortunate to find martial arts in my life because it made such a big difference for me, and it helped me, you know, gain the confidence and even meet new friends and, you know, get better at something, stay active and things like that. And then I'm fortunate enough to be able to do that with kids. So I can kind of, and adults, I can do that for both people. I mean, parties, I give them the same stuff that I saw. So the confidence, respect, discipline, and just purpose. It just gives you something to focus on and something to get good at. And, you know, you just work hard and you see results, and it's really rewarding that way.
Yeah. All right, you up for a challenge?
I know there's only one way to find out.
Well, let's put your skills to the test and see if you can teach me something.
Let's get started.
Thank Thank you for watching this episode of Marie Be in the Community. Make sure you check out Musa's amazing classes and programs. I promise you that any interaction you have with Master Lacey will leave you feeling energized.